A lot of Nigerians, in quotes, don't have knowledge of this town planning and how they need to actually incubate it and get to go through the right process involving the agency, that is your environmental agency now. Now, talking about this, do you think on a scale of 1 to 100, how many Nigerians actually come through to you to get this right education and the permits that they need?
To answer that question, I would say that there are quite a lot that on our part, as a government, that we didn't do, or rather that the other activities of government had not allowed us to be able to address those issues. But you see, some of these issues, they may be there, growing, germinating. It's not a day affair. Somebody will come here to a space today, and then that person that is selling will now call his brother from his village and say, see you better come to Lagos. I'm selling biscuits, and I'm selling like 1,000 biscuits in a day. So you two come. His brother will come, and then he will put his own store. Yeah, his own table there. We'll call the one that everybody call counter. We'll put it there, and then of course we begin to, and like that, so the growth continues and continues. So the point is this, that many of our people, they see these informal urban spaces, as areas that they can just jump in and do what they can do. But I think today, the government of the day is paying serious attention to this informal urban space and the incidental open spaces, so that the place will be better managed and then better monitored and better coordinated for use. We are not saying that it cannot be put to use. Get me right. We are not saying it cannot be put to use. Even the misuse that has been going on and this abuse, what the agency is trying to do now is to see how we can mitigate, how we can ameliorate, how we can bring to a kind of
organization, harmony.
No, just a kind of guide to the way people are using it now. Some people will need to relocate them because what they are doing is not in consonance with what the other person beside him is selling. You can imagine. We have recorded such things in Lagos here. Especially then, I was the vice chairman of Oshodi. It's a local government there. And then a whole family died. About 6 or 7 of them, they died in the same room. What happened? They said they ate. And all of them, they were foaming. And all of them died. Only one of them didn't die, but eventually the girl died later in last. What happened? They probably had ate poison. And this poison could have come from, for example, somebody is selling carbide. If you know carbide, what this material that panel beaters they use for their work. It's one stone like that. Normally, when they want to sell, they weigh it. So when they bring one big one, they try to break it. Because of breaking, there is a woman selling beans beside him. And then, of course, that stone flew into that beans. Now, our mom is coming from work. Lagos, we need to go and quickly cook for daddy and mommy at home. Traffic, congestion. So the patience to really pick the beans is not actually there. You just do power, put it on fire, and maybe I didn't say that is exactly what happened, but maybe that was what happened in the house, because we're just wondering what would have happened. How can it happen? So these are some of the things. That's why I said some of the people we have to relocate when we find incongruent use in that informal space. Oh, definitely we have to relocate. We have to, do collocation at times. We can do collocation. You understand? Collocation means that bringing some uses that can serve the purpose of another use, so that we bring quite a number of such people to begin to. So when you are in the city, you can just say, oh, where they sell carbon. Okay, as a paddle beater, oh, I know I will go to Abulegba. There's one place there where all of them are. So they are there, they are doing their thing there. It's so easy for us to monitor the environmental hazard there. It's easy to monitor their even waste. Their waste. Many of our people who are in this informal urban space, where do they defecate? Where do they urinate? Where the solid, the waste that they generate from their businesses, how are they discarded? How are they managed? So these are part of the things that LASPEMA has come to do, so that by the time we align these people, we put them on that space, and then we give them, so we can now say, oh, Loma, we have X number of people along this space. You understand? Please get in touch with them for the purpose of making sure that their waste is being managed at that point. You understand? Many of the places, where are the public toilets? If you walk on the road now, you probably will not walk like 1 kilometer. You may not see a public toilet. So these are some of the things that we'll be introducing into all these informal urban that will be useful to you and I.